next session of the afternoon, we have an industry presentation by Mr. Prashant Ranjan. He is an education vertical lead from Fibe. May I request Mr. Prashant to come on stage?
A very good afternoon, everyone. This is Prashant. I lead the education vertical here at Fibe. Before I start, I would like to thanks the entire APAC event team to giving us a chance to present us what we are doing for the society. So Fibe, as you can see, is a new passive Ali vibe. So what we do, so Fibe is the biggest digital lender of the country. We are a RBI registered NBFC. We are the new age technology lender, which is changing the way loans are taken up in the country. We have disbursed more than around 10,000 crore rupees, and we have a monthly run rate of about 300 crore plus. We have around 1 lakh customer base in our database, and we have disbursed more than around 35 lakhs of amount. We are also the member of the FinTech Association that is named as FACE, and we have received multiple awards when it comes to a different technology advancement and customer sector segment. So we started in 2016. As the name suggests, we started with instant pocket loans. Seeing the demand side, we moved out to personal loans, and right now we are India's biggest fintech with about 90% of the repeat customers. So what we actually do is we improve the products to make sure that we cater to all the credit needs of our customers. And that's the reason we want to become the one-stop financing solution for all the credit needs of our customer. We have a very diverse portfolio. We are into tech, we are into insurance. In insurance, we are working with a lot of giant players like HDFC Ergo, Tata AIG, Reliance. In health sector, we are working with a lot of leading players like Apollo, Narayana. And we are also working with a lot of e-commerce partners across the length and the breadth of the country. So we have recently raised Series D round, and what we have thought of is moving to education space. So when I, along with my team, sat down to understand what are the challenges that Fibe can solve, so we get into the nitty-gritties of the collections. So what happens, each one of you sitting out there understand key your accounts and admin times, talk to the parents, and the parents sometimes says this time nahi ho paega, next time. There are other liabilities, as in ghar pe marriage hai, and there are other obligations because of which the parent is not able to pay the fees, right? So what happens in this case, at the institute level, the collection period expands, right? And the institute is not able to reap the benefit of the cash flows, and there is also an extra burden when it comes to the collection and the operations as well. On the other side, what happens is the parent is unable to pay the entire amount upfront because of their multiple obligations, and they take credit from some of the local vendors. And what we suggested is, when we come in a place, we bridge the gap between the institute and the parent. On the one side, what we say is, we give the entire amount upfront to the education or the institute partner, and in the meantime, the parent can pay us in easy installment options in 8 or 10 months, which become very affordable to them. There are various modules on which we are working. The first module is we pay the entire fees upfront, and the parent still pays us in the easy EMI option. Or we go parallelly and do the collection as the current scheme of the institute is allowing, be it quarterly and semi-annually, while the parent still pays in the easy EMI option. We have a complete digital process and a paperless process. We do a quick eligibility check of the customer. Once that is fine, we go ahead with the KYC, and we disburse the institute loans to the institute at around between 24 to 48 hours. Now, how are we unique? we cater to our client and customers' requirement. We have a complete support team for 365 days from morning 9 to 11 p.m. We also offer real-time merchant dashboard to our client partners. We also have dedicated relationship team managers who would work specifically with with the institute's box, as in the accounts team and the admin team. And of course, going forward, you will also have Prasant going for any of the queries that you have. In the last 1 year, we have seen a tremendous growth when it comes to the edtech partners. So these are few edtech partners as well, which we are working as in the Upgrad, the Whitehead Junior, and the Joro. And seeing the growth and the support which we have seen from the industry, as in the education, we are now venturing into the school space. So Fibe is now venturing into the schools and the other institutional domain when it comes to the education space. So come, let's join with us uh, because Five के साथ इंडिया करेगा अब Five. A very thanks to everyone for listening. Thank you.
A memento of appreciation for Mr. Prashant Ranjan, Education Vertical Lead of Five. Thank you.